Kia ora and welcome to our Winter Wellness Series. My name is Mordeki, and the topic we'll be covering today is stretching. So, is stretching really good for you? Today we'll be going over the benefits, the techniques, risks and safety, and also getting started. There are many benefits to regular stretching. Not only can stretching help increase your flexibility, which is an important factor of fitness, but it can also improve your posture, reduce stress and body aches, and also more. So, what are the benefits to stretching? There are many out there, but we'll just go over the top 8 that I've highlighted here. So, firstly, flexibility. Regular stretching can help increase your flexibility, which is crucial for your overall health. Not only can improved flexibility help you to perform everyday activities with relative ease, but it can also help delay the reduced mobility that comes with aging. Secondly, that leads on to range of motion. Being able to move a joint through its full range of motion gives you more freedom of movement. Stretching on a regular basis can help increase your range of motion. Thirdly, physical performance. Performing dynamic stretches prior to physical activities has been shown to help prepare your muscles for the activity that is about to take place. It may also help improve your performance in that certain activity or exercise. Blood flow is also a benefit from performing stretches on a regular basis, which may improve your circulation, and that increased circulation leads to a shorter recovery time and reduced muscle soreness, which is also known as DOMS, which we will cover in a future video. Number 5, posture. Stretching is also beneficial to improve our posture. Poor posture, which is a common and increasing problem, can easily be reversed and healed with daily stretching. Because stretching strengthens your muscles and encourages proper alignment, your body posture will be less slouched and more vertical. 6, with injury prevention, the more you prepare your muscles for an exercise or an activity, the more your likelihood of injury is decreased. When your muscles are warm and stretched, movement becomes easier and more fluid-like, which helps with injury prevention. Number 7, stress relief. When you're experiencing stress, there's a good chance your muscles are all tense. That's because your muscles tend to tighten up and respond to physical and emotional stress. Focus on areas of your body where you tend to hold stress, such as your neck, shoulders, and upper back. And finally, stretching helps to calm your mind. Stretching provides your mind with a mental break. It allows you to recharge and refresh the blood flow throughout your body, resulting in a calmer and more peaceful mindset. So that brings us into our techniques. What are all the stretches out there? What are the different ways of performing these? We'll just run over the most common two, which you've probably heard of before. First being dynamic and static stretches. There's also ballistic stretches, PNF, passive, and active stretching. With dynamic stretches, those are more active movements that cause your muscles to stretch, but the stretch is not held in the end position. These stretches are usually done before exercise to get your muscles ready for movement. So when we think of these, we think of leg swings, rolling your shoulders, anything that's keeping your muscles moving but not in that set position. So we look to use our dynamic stretches before our exercise and at the end of our warm-up. Static stretches, on the other hand, they involve holding a stretch in a comfortable position for a period of time, typically anywhere between 10 and 30 seconds. This form of stretching is most beneficial after you finish exercise. So use these to cool down after you've finished your training session, you've been for your run. Have a proper cool down, walk for a bit, let your heart rate come down, let your muscles relax a bit, and then go into a static stretch. A really common static stretch, as an example, could be stretching out your calves. So up against the wall, just stretching your calves like that, or even when you're sitting on the ground, as stretching your hamstrings. So with all the stretches that are out there in the world today, there are some risks that come with those. So don't just think because it's a stretch, it is safe for me. If you have any existing injuries or a chronic injury, please talk to your doctor or physio before you do any stretches. Consult them, and they will be able to recommend stretches that help with the same area but don't provide that pain. Also, when we talk about pain, don't stretch beyond the point of comfort. While it is normal to feel some tension when stretching a muscle, you should never feel pain. If the area you're stretching starts to hurt, back off the stretch a bit until that discomfort wears away. So that's where tension versus pain and listening to your body comes into it. Don't overdo it. Stretching is just like any other form of exercise. It puts stress on your body, and if you're stretching the same muscle groups multiple times a day, you risk overstretching and causing damage. Finally, warm up. Don't go into your stretches cold. Cold muscles are not as pliable, which makes stretching a lot more difficult. The best time to stretch is after a light warm up, so anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes of some light cardio, walking, jogging, just getting that blood moving so that that increased circulation does help, and you're a little bit more limber to get into the stretches. And also, after you stretch, obviously you would have just finished exercising, so your heart rate's up, your blood flow's going, and that is the best times to cover off those stretches safely. So getting started. If you're new to a regular stretching routine, take it slow. Just like other forms of physical activity, your body needs time to get used to the stretches you're performing. You also need to get a solid understanding of the proper form and technique that you're doing for each stretch, otherwise you risk injury. You can stretch anytime during the day. On days you exercise, aim for 5 to 10 minutes of dynamic stretching before your activity. Do another 5 to 10 minutes of static stretching after you finish your workout. On days you don't exercise, still plan to schedule at least 5 to 10 minutes of your time for stretching. This can help improve flexibility and reduce muscle tightness and pain. When stretching, focus on the major areas of your body that help with mobility, such as your calves, hamstrings, hip flexors, and quadriceps. For upper body relief, try moves that stretch the shoulders, neck, and lower back. We will have some in office or at work stretches, and also at home stretches you can try as well as resources. So if you'd like to see these, please get in contact with our team and we will organize getting a copy to you. Healthy Food Guide is a resource we use extensively at Harbour Sport. It is written by nutritionists, dietitians, and other health experts following the most up-to-date research and guidelines. Some of the benefits include full access to all articles and recipes, great search features to build a shopping list or search for meal ideas based on what you have available or special diet requirements, and advice about every age and stage of life. If you are interested in a full 12-month subscription at our discounted price, visit our online shop on the Harbour Sport website. Thank you for watching today. Keep an eye out for the rest of our series videos coming out later on.